I do love Hitler. I don't really care that much about Hitler. I love him. There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
Ugh.
Yeah, but Nazis are like kind of cool.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new video. Today we are talking about the completely terrible and anti-Semitic things that Kanye has been doing. Yeezy, moronic to an infinite degree, whichever name you'd like to call him by, has been coming out with a lot of anti-Semitic things. But even further than him and what he is saying, because I honestly worry a bit about his health, beyond that, I see a lot of people commenting and supporting him, like en masse. A lot of people are supporting him. You think that, oh, there's so much opposition, everyone's calling him crazy. I don't know, man. There's like a cult following. He's truly an actual god. I love everything about him. I wish he was president. Love it. Kanye is exposing the truth and we should be thankful for him. This man is always years ahead of everyone else. Brilliant. He is not crazy. He's brave. All right, so the first thing I'd like to point out is obviously his infamous tweet. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Like, not just certain people that have wronged him, not like the entertainment industry, not some kind of corporation or system that he is like unhappy with. It's just Jewish people as a whole. Pretty terrible in my opinion. The funny thing is I can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda. It's just not a thing you should say. I feel like any kind of blank people, you just shouldn't say. Insert any race, religion, ethnicity, gender, sexuality, it doesn't matter. And there's so many people out there that think that he's just literally some sort of genius, that he's doing all of this just to get out of contracts. I don't know, man. I think that he's got a little something off. I'm not putting a diagnosis or a label on him, but you know.
It was bad. It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye.
So the two major things I would like to focus on are the interactions that he had with Tim Pool and Alex Jones, of all people. If you can make Alex Jones look sane, you've accomplished something. To make him look intelligent, I think, made him seem like, and I know this is crazy, seem like a decent person. Never in my life would I have expected that.
I like Hitler.
I don't like Hitler.
I will give credit where credit is due. At least he's not terribly racist against Jewish people. Good for him, I think. Does that get a gold star? I guess nowadays it does. But before that, I would like to let you guys know that in all of this worrying about whether or not Kanye's taking care of himself, I would like for you to take care of yourself. And for that, I'm going to shoot to the other Jacqueline who's going to give you today's sponsor. I want to thank Care Of for collaborating with me on this video. Care Of, so fresh, so clean. I'm so excited about this one. Care Of is a subscription service that sends out personalized, high-quality vitamins, supplements, and powders to your door every month. And if you don't know what vitamins or supplements you need, sometimes it can be confusing or overwhelming. They actually have a quiz online that you can take, which I love because it takes all the guesswork out of building a healthy routine. It's a very quick quiz that just asks you things about your lifestyle, diet, health goals, so it can recommend the right vitamins and supplements to fit your specific goals. It's really helping me stay on track because I had a baby about a year ago. I'm still nursing. I have like some hair that's damaged, definitely some skin problems, and this is really very much needed for me in my life right now, and it makes it so simplified and easy. I have been trying it for a few months now, and I do notice a difference. I think my skin is a lot healthier, my hair feels a lot better, I have more energy, and trust me, I need that a lot. I'm busy. It's made from good for you, clean ingredients, and it's backed by the latest science and research so you can feel good about what you're putting in your body, and that's so important. You are what you eat, right? And it's made from a plant-based compostable film, which is really nice. So check out the link below, take their quiz, see what vitamins or supplements would be great for you, and use my code JacquelineG50, that's my code, for 50% off your first order with Care Of, which is a great deal, so check it out. Take care of yourself. Health is where it's at. That's the number one thing. Like, live a long, healthy life, girl. Wow, other Jacqueline, way to tell people to take care of themselves, because we know somebody who's not.
It was bad.
And let's just get into it.
Demonized, demonetized, and what's so beautiful about this time is everyone got to see what's really been happening. And now we can really understand. We can see that Ron Emanuel was right next to Obama, and then Jared Kushner was right next to Trump.
Okay, so So Tim Pool, I think, actually handles himself really well in this situation. He points out the errors with this argument, and he actually does stand up for not being anti-Semitic in, I think, a respectable way. So props.
I think the issue is, one way to put it, is you're expounding upon a localization issue that you've witnessed, right?
Localization.
Let me clarify. There are a handful of people that you see are Jewish in a certain place, and then you associate Judaism with the power, whereas I view that as not relevant to it.
He says it's not relevant, and I mean, I agree. This is just like your basic understanding of don't throw a blanket statement over people. That would be like me coming onto these videos where I talk about, like religion, for example, and I say all people of this religion are this. I don't think that that's right to do. That's why I try to make it very clear that I'm only pointing out the bigotry in certain things that I have a problem with. Or if I say, because I'm pretty liberal leaning, if I say all Republicans are like this, that's also not okay, because why do you need to throw a blanket over everyone? Because all you're doing is weakening your own argument. Like, if you have a point to prove, putting a blanket statement out there ruins that for you.
Yeah, I think they've been extremely unfair to you.
Who is they, though? We can't say who they is, can we?
Press. I'm not using I don't use the word as the way I guess you guys use. I'm talking about.
It is them, though, isn't it? I mean,
so Tim is referring to the media, the entertainment industry. He said the press, like that is what he's referring to. And Kanye like needs him. He's like, oh, I just have this thing in me. I really need you just to say it's the Jews.
What do you mean it's not?
What do I mean? Like, okay, so how about? Are you leaving?
He walks out.
For the press?
What a coward.
I'll say it right now. You guys want to bring that stuff up? Yeah, he's going to come in here and say, here's my pain, here's my suffering. I'm going to say, I hear you. And then he's going to say, and it was Jewish people. And I'm going to be like, okay, but don't you consider, so I'm not going to do this. I refuse.
Make sure he's cool.
All right, go for it. Luke and I will have a conversation. So I can't say I'm surprised.
Why not have a conversation?
What do I even do? Other than ask him, please elaborate on this. Are you referring to individuals, or are you quite literally blaming an entire group of people for the fact that powerful individuals are causing you harm?
I mean, he said it great. And I would like to bring up, I see a lot of people criticizing Tim Pool for not saying these things in front of everyone. I don't quite understand that or agree with that, because Kanye got up and left, so he didn't really have much of an opportunity to have any semblance of a real conversation because he left so quickly. I do think he was prepared to say all of these things, and I do think he said quite a bit of that in front of him. But regardless, this is all being posted. This is all the same video. These are all the same viral clips that are circulating. Like, he is outspoken about this. So for people to say like, oh, well, it wasn't good enough because he didn't say it while Kanye was sitting there, like, that's kind of bullshit. He can't control when the dude gets up and storms out like a child. Like, he did a good job, okay? Give him credit where credit's due.
When Kanye is talking about Jewish people, he's not talking about cultural identity, politics, conservatism, tendencies to vote liberal or otherwise. He's saying because there's a handful of powerful, wealthy people who happen to be Jewish, it is Jewish people who have it out for me. Why insult people who actually like you? Why make them your enemies because you've chosen to attack their identity instead of the argument?
Yes, when you attack someone's identity or something superficial about them like their looks instead of an argument, I feel like you kind of lose, because to me, it's just sending a loud and clear message that you cannot actually make a valid argument without ad hominems. And that's just not a good argument. That is not a good look, and it makes you look like a fool, which, I mean, not like he needed more help with that, but it does. That interview with him, although interesting, is not even close, not even a little bit, to as bad as this Alex Jones situation.
I do love Hitler. I don't really care that much about Hitler. I love him. There's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
I just, like, what? I have never seen Alex Jones look that uncomfortable. Kanye, good job. All right, let's just get through this. Let's just get through it. All in one. Let's go.
A lot of things. The Holocaust is not what happened. Let's look at the facts of that. And Hitler has a lot of redeeming qualities.
So what?
Now, I'm a Nazi, Ari Emanuel. The Zionists cannot tell me who I can love and not love. People have had issues with Jewish people forever. I love Hitler. Played out. Nobody knows who the ADL are. Stop giving them attention. Nobody cares about the ADL. ADL, shut up.
Well, they run on saying, I don't like Nazis, and I don't like what some of the mafias are doing either.
I like Hitler.
You're not a Nazi. You don't deserve to be called that and demonized.
Well, I I see good things about Hitler also.
You love Jim Jones. You love Jeffrey Dahmer.
Absolutely. Do you know who I am now, Netanyahu? What we did is we brought Netanyahu with us. It was bad. It was bad for Trump to meet with Nick and Ye.
And the Nazis, in my view, were thugs that shook people down, did a lot of really bad things.
But they did good things too. We're going to stop dissing the Nazis all the time. I like Hitler.
I don't like Hitler. Of him on NPR. It's only a few
Don't
minutes.
forget about me.
Him on NPR and him on 60 Minutes saying the best.
It's like he had a really cool outfit and stuff, and he was a really good architect. And he didn't kill 6 million Jews. That's just like factually incorrect. Yeah, but Nazis are like kind of cool. I'm actually tired of hearing about the Jews. But I also love Nazis.
Thing is,
It's the Zionist.
yeah, but okay, well, why would the Zionists be killing Jews in mass in Israel with the poison shot?
I'm not trying to be shocking. I like Hitler. Germans had a really cool leader at one time. I don't like the word evil next to Nazis. I think we need to look at.
Oh my goodness.
But for the ADL, I want to say there's a lot of good Nazis that were just fighting for their country. Bring in the clowns. There will be clowns.
So to everyone making the argument that he's not anti-Semitic, I don't think that you really have a leg to stand on after that. It's pretty straightforward.
Hey man, I'm a genius, all right?
He can't be anti-Semitic. He praises Jesus Christ. Here also was Jewish. Respect for Kanye. When you piss off Hollywood, you're doing the right thing. This is not just an argument against Hollywood. This is not just an argument against certain things that he felt was unfair to him. This is against an entire race of people and praising their mass genocide. That's pretty textbook racist, anti-Semitic. His 100, he didn't say anything wrong. Where's the freedom of speech? Lol. I've been seeing so many people cry freedom of speech in this. They just don't understand. He's not being thrown into jail, right? He has the freedom to say moronic things, but everyone else has the freedom to call him out for it, which is what's happening. What happened to freedom of speech? The First Amendment is no longer valid for black people. He said nothing but the truth.
I don't really care that much about Hitler. I love him.
I stand with Yeezy. Nothing wrong with loving everyone. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer included, right? Nazis and Hitler included, right? Kanye for president. Oh, there's a lot of support for that. He's not alone, and he should run for president, independent, Republican, or Democrat. Any party at all. Good luck with that. He pulled an Andrew Tate. Oh, God, really? He's speaking on what we all know, but had the balls to do it with the level of fame to look at him and cause all the controversy, whether we agree with him or not. Ugh. Stay strong, ye. It's always difficult standing alone. You're not alone, though, with, 1.8 thousand likes. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of support for him. Everyone thinks, the whole world's calling him crazy and thinks that this is bad, but I don't think so. Because on that comment with all those likes, I clicked the replies to see if anyone was, calling it out. No, he's got God on his side. Yup, I've done it my whole life. I know what he's going through. A man with money tries me, but I stood strong, even almost died, still healing. Okay. Exactly. Us smart blacks just need to get some millions so we can take our land and lives back. If you actually listen to him, he's right. He's not crazy. He's sincere in his love of Nazis. You're only crazy when you fight back or put your beliefs on the table. Absolutely, clap, clap. An Italian flag. Giovanni, shame on you. My Italian culture is crying inside. They are trying to portray him as crazy because they cannot silence him and are literally terrified of people listening and believing. Okay, finally. Oh my God, finally one comment. There's a lot of things I love about Hitler. Yeah, bro, spitting bars. Kanye West is finally woke. Those bastards have done too much evil in this world. Kanye is Semitic. So how can he make anti-Semitic comments? That's like Jesse Lee Peterson is black. How can he say things that are racist against black people? Well, I don't know. He finds a way. Many, many ways. They lie and change the narrative to pretend and create rhetoric that claims he is spewing hatred towards Jews. Well, that is not what he was doing at all. But of course, this is their way of trying to make the public hate him. All right, I'll end with this brilliant comment. It is quite clear that Jews are hated for killing children, communicating with demons, and jinns instead of God, distorting the history of the Middle East, killing Christ, conquering the world media, conquering banks, spreading and promoting racism, Anglo-Saxon propaganda, and thousands of other betrayals. Peace and peace. Mic drop. What a world we are living in today. I just, people have been sending me this Kanye stuff for a while, and I see a lot of conversation about how this isn't important. Don't waste your time. Don't make a video on this. But I actually do think it's very dangerous when someone of his stature and of his following says things that are this anti-Semitic, because what's going to happen is it's just going to incite people who are on the fence, on the verge of committing a hate crime to do so. Someone's just going to walk into a synagogue and, all these people standing with him and wanting to vote for him for president, it really kind of does make me sick. I'm at a new level of shock and horror at how terrible people can be, how unaware people can be, and how reckless. And we just don't learn. We don't learn from the past. We just flat out deny it. So yes, I felt like it was important to make this video to bring awareness to the insane level of support you see for him. I mean, really, look on any post about Kanye. Almost anyone you look at will have a significant number of people in blind support of him. Unconditional, no matter what. He can say he loves Hitler, he loves the Nazis, he is a Nazi. Yeah, I think Jeffrey Dahmer had great qualities. He can sit there and say that, and people will be like, you know what, he speaks the truth. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Who knows, maybe on this channel I won't get so much Kanye support. God, I hope not. Leave a comment, let me know. Are you surprised at the amount of support that he is actually getting? Because to me, it's just I cannot comprehend. It's insanity. Also, please share this video to spread awareness and continue the conversation. And yeah, subscribe if you have not. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for sitting through this horror with me. All right, until next time. Peace, peace. Mic drop.
Hey man, I'm a genius, all right? I'm the most talented musician in the world. If I was a homosexual or a fish, I would know.